I think it does help at the quarterback position to understand what you're in. The stakes go up, and to be able to have been here before, I think is big. He's played plenty of football. He's been in plenty of big games, different atmospheres. He's played at this place before. So, yeah, that only helps. That helps. You got to stop the run, because if you don't, they'll rush for 250 on you, and then they won't even worry about passing. Everything has to start there, and yes, they are. Look, Shanahan does an unbelievable job of he's going to work one side and make you overreact, and then he counters off of it, and then he play passes off of it, and works the middle of the field. So, look, you got your hands full in both regards, and Purdy does a hell of a job. They throw a lot of daggers middle of the field, and he does a hell of a job with touch, timing, rhythm. But we have to stop this run game. It just has to start there. As much as you can, you have to try to make this team one-dimensional, and that's not easy to do. He's going to be great. I feel great about Goff. He's the least of my concerns. He's going to be just fine. For him, he's done this before. He understands it. We're back on the road, and it'll be a loud environment. But I mean, we've been in some big games on the road over the last year and a half, and he's performed well. And look, we threw a ton on him last week. Now I know it was at home, but we put a lot on his plate. As advanced as that defense was, all the different things they do, that required that he take on a heavy load to get us in the right play, find the matchups, read coverage, and he was outstanding with that. And so he's going to be fine. He's going to be ready to go. So I'm not worried about that. Man, it's hard. Now, all that being said, that's kind of the world we live in now. That's most of these guys have grown up, and that's what they know. This is all they know. And so, you keep that in mind. But it is a strain when you start. I think in some regards, this may actually be easier on our guys because, all these two home games, which has been phenomenal. You got I know a lot of our players had family and friends that came in, and there's a lot of tension being pulled, when they go home at the evenings and the games, getting ready. And I thought we handled that really well. Whereas now we go on, there'll be some guys that are from Cali. But all in all, I think it can actually be a little bit less stressful on our guys from the outside. But I think it's no different than anything else we talk about every week. Just, you got to put all that behind you. You can't let that be the main thing. Your focus has got to be on this game plan, this opponent. Because the most important thing is that your teammate knows that you're going to handle your business. And it's not about the outside things. It's not about here we are. This is the biggest issue right now. Most time I come in here and there's 20 of you. And now there's a whole packed room, people I don't even recognize. And that's what our players are dealing with. It's all the extra attention outside of the norm. That's the issue. It's not the opponent. It has its own issues that we'll deal with, but it's all the outside attention and where they're getting pulled from every area. You got friends, you got family reaching out. Unbelievable, you guys are here again. What are you going to blah, blah, blah. And, you're such a phenomenal player. You're a phenomenal coach. You're a phenomenal GM. And pretty soon, if you forget that it's us and it's about the team, I think that's always the challenge this time of year when you get in these type of games and settings.